What should you do with Brandon Aiyuk in fantasy football? Let's get into it. Now, I want to say something about Aiyuk really quickly. Obviously, he was rusty, not having a training camp, holding out for his new deal, got the $30 million a year, hasn't stepped up to the plate. But in week 3, he had 10 targets. I know everyone expected him to be a wide receiver one. Juwan Jennings ended up being that. But a lot of it entirely isn't his fault. Purdy looked at Jennings 95% of the time, and Aiyuk was open most of the game. Look at this. So Brandon Aiyuk in week 3, 46.9% separation rate. Highest in the NFL this season. He was open the entire game, and Brock Purdy just didn't look at him. He had 10 targets. He did throw to him 10 times, and there was a drop, by Aiyuk, and the drops have been more apparent than they were in previous seasons. That's because he's rusty, but he is getting open. I only expect him to get better. Just look at this play right here. So Brandon Aiyuk gets open to win the game. This would be a walk-off touchdown. Niners wouldn't have even had to give it back to the Rams. The Rams would have had no chance. Wide open. Purdy has more than enough time in the pocket. This is where he scrambles away and, obviously doesn't throw to Aiyuk here. But look at how open he is. Not his fault. Now, you guys are probably thinking, well, that's even more reason to trade him. Purdy's not looking his way. But he was his favorite target last season. Jennings was in training camp. Aiyuk was not. That's why Purdy has looked at Jennings. Jennings has stepped up to the plate. He trusts him. In the Super Bowl, he looked at Jennings as well. But Aiyuk is getting the separation. He's getting open. And in turn, I'm sure Kyle Shanahan, Brock Purdy, and Aiyuk are meeting this week to talk about how open he was on that play. And they're going to get him the ball moving forward. So he's a buy low target right now. I would go trade for him, and I would not sell him in fantasy football. I would not trade him. Never sell it a low in fantasy football unless it's Michael Pittman Jr., which I have another video coming out on him within the next few days. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you follow for more fantasy football content like this.